Hi, this week's module is a little bit different. It's called the Integrated Project Module. What this does is it allows you to use all the skills that you learned in Chapter 1 through 4 and review the student learning objectives for Chapters 1 through 4. It is very, very important that you do not do this integrated project unless you have completed everything in Modules 1 through 4. So this week gives you a chance to catch up and to apply everything you've learned and get ready for the next 4 chapters. So the module starts here, and all the old modules are still below it in reverse order. So, and you can always click on this to close viewing any modules that you know you've completed. So if you still have things, say, to do in Module 4, that's open, and you can go down and complete this module. Make sure that you get it all done, all 4 chapters, before you take on the integrated project. So it's very important that you check any new announcements. Here's Integrated Project 1 information. This is a page that tells you how to do integrated projects. This is an actual introduction to the project that you'll be doing, so you need to make sure you read that. Also, if you want to go back and review the ebook, you can do that from the library. Don't do any of the Let Me Tries. Well, you can do the Let Me Tries if you need to review, but they won't be recorded in a score. The only way the Let Me Tries get recorded is if you do it from the links on the module. But if you want to review the book or even look ahead to any other chapters in the book, you can do that from the library. There's no grading on viewing these books from the library, but it gives you an opportunity to see the whole ebook. There's a video here on how to do integrated projects. That's the video you're watching. So here's a PDF file with the instructions. Make sure you download, print them out. You get a pen or a pencil, and as you complete each instruction, check it off. There's an image at the bottom of these instructions so that when you complete the integrated project, you can compare your solution to this solution here. So if your solution doesn't look like this, then you probably missed some instructions. So the best way to do it is to read everything, do this, check it off that you've done it. Go here, do this, check it off that you did it, and so on and so forth. And if you do that with every line in these instructions, you can't help but get it right. Now, there is one problem with these integrated projects, and that is there are no instructions for Macs. So what the Mac users have to do is you have to, if you did all your skills in Chapter 1 through 4, you did all your projects and you learned, you should be able to figure out how you do this on a Mac. I really apologize that there's no Mac instructions, but I've had Mac students in the past, and if you apply what you know about how you do jobs on your particular version of Word, it should work out just fine. Let me know if you have any exceptional problems. Let's go back to the module. The data files that you need are in this zip folder. There's 2 of them. So you download now. You may need to make an integrated projects folder in your Word folder that's on your desktop. Make a little subfolder with integrated projects, and maybe even make another subfolder with the data files. Or if you just download this and unzip it, it'll create a subfolder. So you need another special folder. Now this is just the Integrated Project 1 actual assignment where you submit. Yours looks a little bit different, but this has some information on how to name your IP1 file. The instructions on the instruction sheet of how to name it is a little bit different, I think. But anyway, this is the format. So make sure you read this Integrated Projects page first. And then I want some detailed sharing, not only of your process in doing this integrated project, but also a summary of your experience in chapter 1 through 4, things that you think are really important. Do some introspection and talk about your learning experience. I think somewhere in the project it asked for the Metropolitan theme. This is the theme for Microsoft Word users on a Windows machine. So Mac users, if you don't have the correct theme, just pick one that's as close as you can. So that's how you do the integrated project. Make sure before you upload your file, before you submit your file, you open it on your computer or you print it out. You compare it to the solution at the bottom of the instructions. Ask yourself, are these the same or are they different? If they're the same and you've named your file correctly, go ahead and submit it. If they're different, you need to fix it and find out what step went wrong. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.